Supravat. Welcome to Sri Caitanya-caritāmṛta, London. Oops. They've been doing the morning program. I've been naughty doing other things, but here I am, and I'm the reader apparently, unfortunately for you. Sorry about that. But we're continuing, we're not continuing on from yesterday, because yesterday we had a slight diversion trying to find some humorous pastimes in chapter 14 of Madhya-līlā with Hera Panchami, but we didn't really succeed in that, so apologies for that. But today we're going to go back to where we were the day before, Madhya-līlā, chapter 9, text 317. And Maharprabhu, what was the last? Oh, how do you move from here to the next thing?
You have to press next at the bottom of the page.
Oh, okay. Okay, so Mahaprabhu has been travelling around. Yeah, what we read last time, before yesterday, let's forget yesterday happened. Eventually, Mahaprabhu arrived at a lake known as Pampa, where he took his bath. He then went to a place called Panchavati, where he rested. So there was a description about him meeting a disciple of Madhavendra Puri. I think that was just before that section. They had some ecstatic interactions. But here we are, he's moving on. Nasike Trayambaka de Kigela Brahmagiri Kushavate Aila Jahan Janmila Godavari. Mahaprabhu then visited Nashika, where he saw the deity of Trayambaka, which is Lord Shiva. He then went to Brahmagiri and then to Kushavarta, the source of the river Godavari. Ah, look at that. Now I can read. Shapta Godavari Aila Kari Tirtha Bahutar Punarapi Aila Prabhu Vijayanagar. After visiting many other holy places, the Lord went to Shapta Godavari. At last he returned to Vijayanagar. Ramananda Rai Shuni Prabhura Agaman Anande Ashya Kaila Prabhu Sahamilan. When Ramananda Rai heard of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's arrival, he was very pleased and he immediately went to see him. Dandavat Hoya Pare Charane Darya Alingan Koila Prabhu Tanre Uttaya. When Ramananda Rai fell flat touching the lotus feet of Mahaprabhu, the Lord immediately raised him to his feet and embraced him. Duijane Prema Veshe Karina Krandan Premanande sti Siti La Hoila Tu Hakara Mana. In great ecstatic love, they both began to cry, and thus their minds were slackened. Yeah, I have a slack mind. Sounds good, sounds relaxing. Kattakshane duijana sustira hoya nana ishtagosti kore ekatra vasiya. After some time, they regained their senses and sat together to discuss various subjects. Tirthayatra kata Prabhu sakala kahila kanamrita brahma shanghita duipuntidila. Mahaprabhu gave Ramananda Rai a vivid description of his travels to the holy places and told him how he had acquired the two books named Kṛṣṇadāsa and Brahma Samhita. The Lord delivered the books to Ramananda Rai. Prabhu kahe tumi jai siddhanta kahile edui punti se sabha sakshidile. The Lord said, whatever you have told me about devotional service is all supported by these two books. Raya Ananda Hoila Pustaka Paiya Prabhu Sahasvadila Rakila Likiya. Ramananda Rai was very happy to receive these books. He tasted their contents along with the Lord and made a copy of each. Kasai Aila Grame Haila Kolahala Prabhuke Dekite Loka Aila Sakala. News spread in the village of Vijayanagar about the arrival of Mahaprabhu, and everyone came to see him once again. Loka Dekira Mananda Gela Nijagare Majane Utila Prabhu Bhiksha Karibare. After seeing the people who gathered there, Sri Ramananda Rai returned to his own home. At noon, Mahaprabhu got up to take his lunch. Ratrikale raya puna kaila agamana duijane Krishna kataya kaila jagarana. Sri Ramananda Rai returned at night, and he and the Lord discussed topics concerning Krishna. Thus they passed the night. Duijane Krishna katara heri ratri dine parama anande gela panchasatta dine. Ramananda Rai and Mahaprabhu discussed Krishna day and night, and thus they passed from 5 to 7 days in great happiness. Ramananda kahe Prabhu tomara agipai raja ke likilun ami vinay kariya. Ramananda Rai said, "My dear Lord, with your permission, I have already written a letter to the king with great humility." Raja mori agya dila nilachale yaite karibara udyoga ami lagyachi karite. The king has already given me an order to return to Jagannath Puri, and I am making arrangements to do this. Wonderful. Prabhu koi etta more e nimitte agamanna tomalaya nilachale kariba agamanna. Mahaprabhu then said, "It is for this purpose alone that I have returned. I want to take you with me to Jagannath Puri." Raya kahe Prabhu age chala nilachale mora sange hatti gora sainya kolahale. Ramananda Rai said, "My dear Lord, it is better that you proceed to Jagannath Puri alone, because with me there will be many horses, elephants and soldiers, all roaring tumultuously." Dina dasya iha savara kare samadana tomara pache pachi amikaraba prayana. I shall make arrangements within 10 days. Following you, I shall go to Nilachal without delay. Tabe Mahaprabhu tare asite agyadiya nilachale chalila Prabhu anandita hoya. Giving orders to Ramananda Rai to come to Nilachal, Mahaprabhu departed for Jagannath Puri with great pleasure. Jai patte purve Prabhu kaila agaman, se patte chalila deki sarva Vaishnavagan. Mahaprabhu returned by the same road he had formerly taken to Vijayanagar, and all the Vaishnavas along the way saw him again. Jahanjaya loka utte haridwani kari deki anandita mana hoila gaura hari. Okay. Wherever Mahaprabhu went, the holy name of Sri Hari was vibrated. Seeing this, the Lord became very happy. Alalanathayashi Kṛṣṇadāsa pataila Nityananda Ari Nijagane Bolaila. When the Lord reached Alalanath, he sent his assistant Kṛṣṇadāsa ahead to call for Nityananda Prabhu and other personal associates. Prabhura agamanna shuni Nityananda Rai utya chalila preme teha nahipai. As soon as Nityananda Prabhu received news of the arrival of Mahaprabhu, he immediately got up and started out to see him. Indeed, he was very impatient in his great ecstasy. Did he have clothes on? Maybe we'll find out. Jagadananda Damodara Pandita Mukunda Natya Chalila Dehe Nadare Ananda. Sri Nityananda Rai, Jagadananda, Damodar Pandit and Mukunda all became ecstatic in their happiness, and dancing along the way they went to meet the Lord. Gopinatha Charja Chalila Anandita Hoya Prabhure Milila Save Patte Lag Paya. Gopinath the Charger also went in a very happy mood. They all went to meet the Lord, and they finally contacted him on the way. Prabhu Premaveshe Savai Kaila Alingana Premaveshe Sabe Kare Ananda Krandan. The Lord was also filled with ecstatic love, and he embraced them all. Out of their love, they began to cry with pleasure. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya Anande Shalila Samudrera Tire Asi Prabhure Milila. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya also went to see the Lord with great pleasure, and he met him on the beach by the sea. Sarvabhauma Mahaprabhura Poila Charane Prabhu Tanre Uttaya Koila Alingane. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya fell down at the lotus feet of the Lord, and the Lord pulled him up and embraced him. Premaveshe Sarvabhauma Kavirāja Rudane Sabhasange Aila Prabhu Ishvara Darashane. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya cried in great ecstatic love. Then the Lord, accompanied by them all, went to the temple of Jagannath. Jagannath Darshane Pramaveshe Kaila Kampasvera Pulaka Shrute Sharira Basila. Due to ecstatic love experienced upon visiting Lord Jagannath, inundations of trembling, perspiration, tears and jubilation swept the body of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Bahu nitya gita koila premavishta hoya pandapala aila sabe malapasadaloya. In ecstatic love, Mahaprabhu danced and chanted. At that time, all the attendants and priests came to offer him a garland and the remnants of Lord Jagannath's food. Mala prasada paya prabhu sustira hoila Jagannate rasevaka sabha anande milila. Mahaprabhu became impatient after receiving the garland and prasadam of Lord Jagannath. All the servants of Lord Jagannath met Mahaprabhu with great pleasure. Kashi Mishra Ashi Prabhura Parila Charane Manyakare Prabhu Tare Kaila Alingane. Afterward, Kashi Mishra came and fell down at the lotus feet of the Lord, and the Lord respectfully embraced him. Oh, this would be an amazing time, right? Just arrived and on the beach, embracing, affectionate embracing, obeisances, and such mutual appreciation for one another, and the Jagannath temple. Amazing.
And also ecstasy.
Yeah. Yeah. Filled with love and respect and appreciation and all wonderful things. So excited to see Mahaprabhu again after his travels. Prabhulaya Sarvabhauma Nijagari Gila Moragare Bhikshavali Nimantrana Koila. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya then took the Lord with him to his home, saying, "Today's luncheon will be at my home." In this way, he invited the Lord. And it's because Sarvabhauma, he was an impersonalist, and he was trying to instruct Mahaprabhu, and then Mahaprabhu converted him, and then now he's just like so eager to, such enthusiasm to have him come and have lunch in his home. Divya Mahaprasada Aneka Anaila Pittapaya Ari Jagannatha Jai Kaila. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya brought various types of food remnants that had been left by Lord Jagannath. He brought all kinds of cakes and condensed milk preparations. Madhya-līlā Prabhu Nijagan Loya Sarvabhauma Gore Bhiksha Karila Asya. Accompanied by all his associates, Mahaprabhu went to Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya's house and took his noon lunch there. Bhiksha Karana Tanre Karaila Sayan Apane Sarvabhauma Kare Pada Sangvahan. After offering food to Mahaprabhu, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya made him lie down to rest, and he personally began to massage the legs of the Lord. Prabhu Tare Patayila Bhojana Karite Seiratri Tanra Gore Rahila Tanra Prite. Mahaprabhu then sent Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya to take his lunch, and the Lord remained that night in his home just to please him. Sarvabhauma Sange Aralaya Nijagan Tirthayatra Kata Kahi Kaila Jagaran. Mahaprabhu and his personal associates remained with Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. They all stayed awake the entire night as the Lord spoke of his pilgrimage. Okay, so maybe we'll stop there and we can hear about Mahaprabhu telling Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya about his pilgrimage tomorrow from, hopefully Madhusudana Maharaj will be here tomorrow instead of me. See how lucky you are.
356.
356 is what will be the starting point tomorrow, exactly. Thank you. And then we will...
What end the chapter?
Huh?
365.
356? Oh, 365? Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Oh. Okay. Oh, Leela Moy is telling me to push on. Prabhu kahi etatirtha kailan paryatana tomasama vaishnava na dekulonekajan. The Lord told Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, I have travelled to many holy places, but I could not find a Vaishnava as good as you anywhere. Ekaramananda Rai, Bahusukadila, Bhattakahe e lagi, milite kahila. Mahaprabhu continued, I received much pleasure from the talks of Ramananda Rai. The Bhattacharya replied, for this reason I requested that you meet him. Tirthayatra kata e kahilun samapan, sangshepe kahilun vistara najai vanan. Thus I have ended my narration about Mahaprabhu's pilgrimage, describing it in brief. It cannot be described very broadly. Ananta Caitanya-līlā kahite najani, lobhe lajja kaya tara kori tanatani. The pastimes of Lord Chaitanya are unlimited. No one can properly describe his activities, yet I make the attempt out of greed. This but reveals my shamelessness. And Leela Moy's greed. We're continuing. Prabhupada yatra kata shune jan Caitanya-caritāmṛta gada premadan. Whoever hears of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's pilgrimage to various holy places attains the riches of very deep ecstatic love. Okay, not just shallow ecstatic love, deep ecstatic love. Jai. Then, Caitanya-caritāmṛta shuni shraddha bhakti kare matsaja chariya mukhe bala hari hari. Please hear the transcendental pastimes of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu with faith and devotion. Giving up envy of the Lord, everyone chant the Lord's holy name. Hari.
Hari.
E kale kale ara nahi kona dharma Vaishnava shastra e kahe marma. In this age of Kali, there are no genuine religious principles other than those established by Vaishnava devotees and the Vaishnava scripture. This is the sum and substance of everything. Right, see? The devotee is given so much importance, right? That the above religious principles is the word of the Vaishnava. This is a very important point, right? Otherwise, how does anything new come out? Just some information in an old book and that's it. Okay, nothing new. But no, the Vaishnava, Govinda is always residing in the heart of the Vaishnava. So the Vaishnavas have the ability to transform and reveal ever new light because it's all infinite and they are the actual servants of infinity. Caitanya-candrera lila agada gambira pravesha karite nari sparshi rahitira. The pastimes of Mahaprabhu are just like an unfathomable ocean. It is not possible for me to enter into it. Simply standing on the shore, I am but touching the water. Caitanya-caritāmṛta sadaya shune jan jateka vichare tata paya premadan. The more one hears the pastimes of Mahaprabhu with faith, analytically studying them, the more one attains the ecstatic riches of love of Godhead. Okay, so this is the purpose of analysis. Sri Rupa Raghunatha Pare Jaras Caitanya-caritāmṛta kahe Kṛṣṇadāsa. Praying at the lotus feet of Sri Rupa and Sri Raghunatha, always desiring their mercy, I, Kṛṣṇadāsa, narrate Sri Caitanya-caritāmṛta, following in their footsteps. Jai Sri Kṛṣṇadāsa Kavirāja ki Jai.
Jai.
Jai Sri Caitanya-caritāmṛta ki Jai. So tomorrow, hopefully Madhya-līlā Maharaj will start with chapter 10, the Lord's return to Jagannath Puri. And we'll manage to get a little bit of Srila Govinda Maharaj in this morning's reading. religion of the heart, and where we left off from yesterday, we're starting a new little subheading. Actually, there's lots of little subheadings throughout the book. This one is living substance. Srila Guru Maharaj said, everything exists in consciousness. We have a transcendental body and a transcendental form. So if we have such a body, why can't transcendental knowledge reveal itself in our heart? It can, and we can feel it. We can see transcendental knowledge. It is a living entity, a living substance. It is only necessary to adjust ourselves like a receiver or a television set, and then transcendental knowledge will reveal itself in our hearts. Once Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur was asked if he had seen Krishna. His reply was, "What benefit will you get by knowing whether I have seen Krishna or not? How will that benefit you? I can show you Krishna, but you must make your heart like a receiver by doing what I tell you. It is not important to know whether I have seen Krishna or not. If you want to know Krishna, and if you come through the proper channel, you will see him." This was the answer given by Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. Mahaprabhu said this is real Krishna consciousness, or the full-fledged theism of the jiva soul. We must try and get it. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur has given a very nice expression. Taniya anita vriksha e kakashaman nashila ihara shobha shuna sadhujan tomra sakala ayo e brikshera mali shraddha bari diya puna kara rupa shali. And the translation of this, I brought a wish-fulfilling tree, the Caitanya-caritāmṛta, down to this world from the spiritual sky. As I was bringing it down, it lost some of its beauty. But if you water it, take care of it, and give it good nourishment, it will reveal itself in your heart. This is the Benedictine tree of divine aspiration.
You want to repeat it? I just lost that for a second. Who said I brought?
Well, this is Bhaktivinoda Thakur.
Can you repeat that last line?
I brought a wish-fulfilling tree, the Caitanya-caritāmṛta, down to this world from the spiritual sky. As I was bringing it down, it lost some of its beauty. But if you water it, take care of it, and give it good nourishment, it will reveal itself in your heart. Service, sacrifice, service, dedication. Mahaprabhu delivered transcendental knowledge to the conditioned souls in order to rescue them from the illusory environment and to give them their real service life, which is full of service to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He said real liberation is muktir hitvanyata rupam svarupena vyavastiti. It is more than simply liberation from the material world. Real mukti is when we get a life of complete and full service in the service world. There are three planes of existence: the plane of exploitation, the plane of renunciation, and the plane of dedication. We need to go to the plane of dedication and leave the plane of exploitation. The plane of renunciation is also not a suitable place to exist. There is nothing there except equilibrium and non-differentiation. The plane of dedication is necessary, and it is the most important plane for us. We need to go there. We need to sacrifice ourselves there. All the Vedic mantras say we must sacrifice ourselves in the plane of dedication. In the Vedic mantra, Svaha means first dedicate yourself. See to your own self first. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Atmaiva yatmanam bandhur, atmaiva ripuratmana. The mind is the conditioned soul's best friend or his worst enemy. We must see to our own self first. Charity begins at home. Since we live in this illusory environment, we cannot see Krishna, his devotees, his glories, his dham, his pastimes, or his name and fame. We cannot see anything of Krishna in this environment because our eyes are covered by illusion. First, it is necessary to clean our mirror, and then we can see our figure in the mirror. Mahaprabhu said, Chetadaparnamarjanam. What should you do first? When you return home after a long trip, there must be dust in your room. So first, clean your room, especially if you're in India, right? Even after a short trip, there'll be dust in your room in India. What should you do first? When you first get Krishna consciousness, try and clean the mirror of your mind. Chettodarpanamarjanam bhav mahadavagnini-rapanam. Then you will see your position. You will see what is happening in your mental and physical position. Clean up everything, and then you will see Mahaprabhu's conception, which is expressed in this shloka by Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. Oh dear, and there's a nice shloka here, but no translation. Do we even read it and make a botch of it? I don't know. Well, it's 8 o'clock, we should go. Anyway, for those who can understand, even with my poor expression of this shloka, Arajo Bhagavan Brajesya Tanayas Taddharma Vrindavanam Ramya Kachit Upasana Brajabadu Bhagena Ja Kalpita Srimad Bhagavatam Pramanam Amalam Prema Pumato Mahan Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Matam Idam Tadradaro Na Paraha. Oh, there's that Paramanam Amalam, which must have been, actually that shloka must have been earlier in the book because I was struggling with those words, I remember, yesterday. But anyway, that is the end of chapter 3 of Religion of the Heart. So new chapters for Caitanya-caritāmṛta and Religion of the Heart. Tomorrow we are going to chant Hari Harai and then depart for our various engagements. Have a good day. Sachi. Sachi's probably watching, right? Welcome back to London, Sachi. Hope you're having a good day. Tonight. Oh, tonight, of course. Tonight is the first of 3 evenings, discussions and little mini course by Srila Madhusūdana Maharaj on Sri Caitanya-caritāmṛta, which we are reading every morning. So please come or tune in. Either way, the Bhakti Yoga Institute Telegram chat has all the information, and I'm sure if you're watching this, you can somehow find your way to that chat to get the Zoom link to participate tonight, or just turn up because we will be here. Well, we won't be here, but some of us will be here, but I won't be here.
And also, it's a good opportunity to invite, because anyone watching, they've obviously they're hearing Caitanya-caritāmṛta already. But it's a really good opportunity to invite anyone that you might be wanting to introduce Caitanya-caritāmṛta to. Because Madhusūdana Maharaj, as we all know, is very wonderful at being able to give an overview. We've had an overview, an in-depth explanation of Upadeshamrita, Shikshastikam, and this will be the same. And if we're already familiar with Caitanya-caritāmṛta, we're reading every single day anyway, and we're always getting something new, always something new. So it's not, oh well, I'm already familiar. There will be, as we know, there will be gems to be had. And also we were saying that it's a beautiful opportunity to hear how to present Caitanya-caritāmṛta to new people, to people that have never come across it before. Why does Guru Maharaj say that it's our most important scripture and the most important literature ever to have seen the light of day in all time, all space, all creation? So to be able to express that to others is
Yeah.
is something.
And I was thinking that before because, you know, the Bhagavatam's got so many stories of so many different personalities, obviously so many yugas and, you know, whatever. But the whole Caitanya-caritāmṛta is just all about Mahaprabhu. Jai Mahaprabhu. Oh, it's all about Mahaprabhu. You know? That's why it's all about the relationships he's having with so many people all the time. Yeah. Haribol! Jai Mahaprabhu.
Maybe you can again explain how to enroll or how to join these classes.
So you can either email courses@bhaktiinstitute.com, bhaktiyogainstitute.com, or on the Bhakti Yoga Institute Telegram chat. Under courses, you'll find the link.
Haribo.
Very easy. Haribo.
Hari Haraya Namah Krishna Yadavaya Namaha Yadavaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Namaha Gopala Govinda
Shani Jara Muitaradasa Tasa Bara Padare Mumura Panchagrasa Kadera Charana Sevi Bhakta Sanivasa Janame Murai Abhilasa Chai Goshani Jabi Braje Koila Basa Radha Krishna Nitya Lila Purila Prakasha Anande Bolo Hari Braja Vrindavana Shri Guru Vaishnava Padma Jaya Mana Guru Vaishnava Pad Padma Koriyasa Hari Nama Sankirtana Kohera Kṛṣṇadāsa Hare Krishna Gora Premanande.
Jai Shri Prakashi Shri Guru Gauranga Sundarata Ki Jai Ki Jai. Jai Shri Prakashi Shri Guru Gauranga Gandhava Govinda Sundarata Ki Jai. Jai Shri Guru Ki Jai. Shri Guru Maharaj Ki Jai. Guru Guru Bhagavad Ki Jai. Namacharya Shri Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. Jai Shri Krishna's Kavirāja Ki Jai. Shri Chaitanya-caritāmṛta Ki Jai. Jai Shri Chaitanya Saraswati Math of London Ki Jai. All the assembled devotees Ki Jai. All the world devotees Ki Jai. Jai Shri Harinam Sankirtan Ki Jai.